Hey everybody, it's the Boss Lady here, coming to you real quick with an update as well as, oh my goodness. So let me see if I can find it. Oh dang, where'd I put it? Oh no. Oh, it's in the door. Child, how about I'm getting my shoes on, or trying to get my purse and stuff to come outside. Give me a second because I cannot find what I'm trying to grab. It's in the door. There we go. So I'm getting ready to come outside and, go ahead, please. To get ready to leave because I'm getting ready to just run a quick errand before my husband gets home from work. And I see this man, like I'm in the kitchen and I see this man, and first thing I saw was a big old star on his chest. I said, oh Lord. I said, that's a cop. Sure enough, Sheriff's Department, right? So I'm like, what's going on? Well, what I didn't ever say in a vlog recently was I had got a message, gosh, was it Saturday night? Friday night, Saturday? Must have been Saturday. And I remember, like, my husband and I, we took some naps or whatever. Well, anyway, I had got a message from an old church member, but she's also like a neighborhood neighbor, but she's not in my exact, she's in my quadrant, I guess you could say, but she's not like on my block. She's like blocks away. So if I'm on, I would say if I'm on 10, she's like on, I don't know, 5 or something like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, so she said her and her family had drove through and she saw yellow tape and yellow markers. And so she was like, are you guys okay? And I know sometimes her and her family will walk the parkway and then walk by our house. That's how I ended up realizing that she lived by me. But anyway, so she was like, are you guys okay? I saw yellow tape and yellow markers. Do you know what happened? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about, baby. Well, okay, so fast forward. So like I said, that was last weekend. So fast forward to now, here it is, basically a week later. And I see this guy, and he was a big sheriff. I was like, so because I'm not used to just seeing folks on the beat, you know what I mean, on their feet walking through my area. So I was like, okay, I put 2 and 2 together real quick. Like, okay, so that must be about, the reason why I'm saying sheriff is because, you guys know we live in the city, but across the street is the suburb where I'm at right now. And so this particular suburb, they have lost like majority all their officers, police officers. So now they have, the sheriff department has partnered with them to help police the suburb, this suburb. So they, investigating what happened last weekend. I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, but I don't know what happened because we didn't hear nothing. And so they asked me, did we see like a blue car, this and that? And I said, well, no. I said, if it was late at night, I said, I definitely seen that. I'd be asleep. I said, but I'll ask my husband, because my husband typically, he's up in the middle of the night because he will, like make sure that the cars is good. And if he hears something, he's first to the window and, stuff like that. So he was like, okay, and so that's how I got my car. He said, well, if you heard of anything, yeah, he's a detective, honey, of the sheriff's department. He said, if you hear anything or if your husband knows of anything, just let us know, blah, blah, blah. And they want to know, they specifically asked me, did I have cameras that point towards, I was getting ready to say my street name, but point towards my street. And I was like, no, because like the cameras we have point towards the front of our house or whatever. And then he's got some other little, I call it sniper gear for the back, you know what I mean? But where this house is, it's out our back door across the way. So I was just like, no, we don't have that, because I don't want to be telling like what Boss Man got, because it ain't none of their business. Boss Man got what he got because he want to make sure that the property line is straight. So anyway, but when they told me what house it was, I said, oh, that's a problem house anyway. I said, they got generations on top of generations of drama up in that house. I said, so I'm not surprised. And I told them about the 4th of July, how they was popping fireworks, and it was going towards people's homes. And then, the detective was saying how, the youth of today is just so horrible. And he clearly stated to me that this was not a random thing. It was targeted. I said, I'm surprised. So anyway, and I said, I said, well, my neighbor had said something to us. My husband did immediately just go out, just check the property just to make sure nothing had happened on the property. He said, oh no. He said, no other property was involved. It was just that property. I said, then yes, they were targeted. So anyway, so that'd be that. So that's what happened, like right before I turned the camera on and took off from the house. Because I was like, I'm not leaving, especially because I didn't want him to knock on the door and Miss Peanut's there, because one, she's not going to answer the door anyway, but it would have scared her, So, and I'm like, so I had to hang out for a minute to make sure. But y'all, so while I'm doing this, Lord Jesus, while I'm doing this video and while I'm going out on this errand, so the people came back out about the dryer today. I'm like, good, okay, awesome, fantastic. What happened was, remember, they replaced the belt. The belt snapped. I don't know why it snapped, but it snapped. He said he don't know why it snapped, but it snapped. So he replaced the belt. It's now doing what it's supposed to do. So now we should have a working dryer. I mean, he tested it though. He tested it. It's running. It's spinning. It's hot. Cool. However, Jesus, help me, Holy Ghost. He looked at the washer, because I told him about, the washer and how it's always getting unbalanced. He said the washer, he said, I have good news and bad news. So he told me the good news was the dryer. Okay, praise God. Plus the dryer is a gas dryer, so But the bad news is the washer, he tried to balance it, and he said it actually was like worse. So he re-unbalanced it, I guess you would say. He basically told me that my washer is pretty much on its last leg. Yep. And I'm like, what in all of the OMG, ready to start cursing. So here's the thing. I have a washer. The washer is smaller. The thing with this washer is the handle is broke. So the washer was working, no problem, but the handle broke on it. And so when we got the washer that we have, I had husband swap the washer out. So now I'm at a crossroads. Because if you remember me telling you, I've never bought a washer and dryer before. I was gifted the washer and dryer of the house, and then I was gifted a washer and dryer by my in-laws. So I never done this before. And I'm trying to keep my pressure from going up. But I will clearly tell you right now, here, can you see my face? See my eyeballs? See my eyeballs? My pressure is rising. So I'm conflicted because we have the washer, the one with the broke handle, and basically it's just the knob, the piece that it still works though. You push and you pull and whatever, it still works. It's smaller. It's a smaller washer. So like when I do my big loads, like what I was trying to do, it won't take that big of a load. Y'all. Yeah. So I am fit to be tied right now because I'm like, do I just buy another washer even though I have a working washer? Child, I'm about to run that. Or what? I don't know. I'm going to Menards right now because originally I was going to buy the washer and dryer or whatever from Best Buy, the outlet. But then I told you it was like all these different fees and functions and oh my God, I was just like, ugh. And honestly, I want to call my dad. I do. Whew. And now I'm about to cry. See, they don't tell you these things when you're a kid. They don't tell you about, like people glamorize being grown and being on your own and having your own and da-da-da. But they don't talk about these type of things. And so I'm not ashamed to say that I'm novice to this. Because like I said, and I've been saying, I've never bought a washer and dryer before. Mom and dad has, but I haven't, I don't know what it all goes into. And even the fact of having a gas dryer sends me into a whirlwind because I'm just like, what? Ugh. So, oh my goodness. It's like I'm trying not to let this bother me, but it is, and my blood pressure is up, and I'm like, dang it. I almost said the other word because that's what I want to say. That's exactly what I want to say. I just want to cuss right now because I'm just like, are you serious? You kidding me? I thought I had a thing in there. I guess I didn't. So anyway, that's where we are with the washer dryer situation. The dryer is fixed. I am able to wash at the house. But here lies that the washer, and he couldn't give me like an estimate of, do I got 2 days, 2 months, another year with this washer? So I text my husband, and my husband is a thinker. He's not one quick on his toes. See, me, when there's an issue, I'm like, okay, now I will say my husband is a fixer though. So like if I drop tears, he gonna figure out like how to stop them tears from rolling. Same as my dad. That's because I'm spoiled and that's just how they have me, and that's just what it is. Am I ashamed? Heck no. Okay? But when it comes to like large purchases, that's not a car. Okay, my husband, he has to rationale, analyze, think about it, because he's an analyzer. He's not one to be like, okay, let's just go and just whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm just going over here I'm going to Menards, because Menards is way cheaper than Home Depot. And let's be clear on that. And I'm definitely not going out to Lowe's right now. But I'm just going to go over here. I'm just going to see what kind of prices they have. Once again, I'm just like over it. Yeah, see, and he's at work. He's getting ready to get off work soon. So he's not responding. He probably done got that text message. And he's like, she's at home. She's having a fit. So let me not say anything until I get home. You daggone straight. Don't, please don't. And then, it's always... it's always when I'm getting ready to go out of town. Always. Like, every time I get ready to go out of town, something pops up and it's like, and here's the thing. I'm going out of town because the trip is paid for. Okay? Oh. But I was watching something this morning. It was a reel or something short. I can't remember. Anyway, and the guy said, you may be in it, but you're going to be able to go through it or make it through. Or I can't remember how he said it. But y'all, what he said was so true. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to pause y'all. I'm going to go find what he said, and then we'll come back and tell you exactly what he said. Because he was like, no matter what you going through, you going through it, you still going to be okay. Now, you didn't have the right of way to save your soul. And he got the nerve to turn. Get out my way. Shoot. Disrespectful, disobedient people. Just get on my nerves. That's what I was talking to the sheriff about too. Because I'm just like, the heck? Ooh, but yeah, child. So, don't have to get a dryer. Praise God. Gotta get a washer. Gotta figure out something with this washer. And I don't know. It could be something simple like just getting another knob for the washer that we have. It could be something simple like that. Then again, could be not. So, with that being said, I still want to go and look and whatever. And the fact, to go back to a smaller washer is like, my God. So, oh boy. See, I came over here thinking I could park on the back wall, and it's sold up. There is parking over here, but I know how boss man is. Let me go find a handicap, because I don't want to hear his mouth, because he'll be like, you already said and this and that and da da da. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm telling you, I don't want to hear it. So get your brats and get across the street. Jesus. Playing around in the street, you don't see cars? And then the little girl looking at me like, Get out the way. There's like no handicap available? Jesus. I can't park in a loading zone. Dang it. I just parked nose to nose to another Benz. See? All right. That ears don't turn in, I guess. Anyway, let me run in here. And I'm running here, and while I'm running here to look at this washer and everything, I'm going to look up that reel that I was talking about, and then I'll come back and tell you what it really said. All right, so I watched the reel, and the guy said you can make it with what you got left. Whether it's one last shout, one last prayer, whew, you can make it. So yeah, I'm not gonna stress about it. I mean, it's Jesus. All right, so I just came out of Menards. The exact cheapest washing machine they have is $4.98, so that's not bad. I might go over to Home Depot just for giggle's sake. What time is it? It's 2:06, so my husband is off. So I might run over there, but I just told him I was at Menards, so I don't know. But yeah, so the cheapest one that they had two for $4.98. They had one for $4.99, then one for $5.48, and then it went up from there, like $6.48, $6.98, $7.48. I don't know. That's like their number, 48.98, whatever. I don't know. So we shall see. I had to talk to my husband about the sheriff situation, and he was like, he didn't hear nothing, see nothing either. So I'm like, well, at least they out doing some work. I mean, compared to the city ain't doing much of Jack Brown, nothing. But so anyway, so yes, I did find like one of the washers is on sale right now through the 19th. So I'm like, okay, Hey, Mercedes.
How can I help?
How many miles till empty?
You can still drive 48 miles.
I was asking because I see my gas is getting low, so. And I know we're going to be going somewhere when my husband gets home. So I just am like, yeah, gas is low. Got to go to the gas station. But anyway, so yeah, so that's that, But like I said, I'm not ashamed to tell anybody that, no, this is not my bag, baby. I don't know about this stuff. Granted, yeah, I've been a home owner since I was 20 years old. So that's what, 26 years? But baby, child. Almost 27 years, actually. So, like buying a washer and dryer set, that's not my thing. Buying a air conditioning unit or, central air unit, ooh, Lord, I know those things are expensive, can be, but y'all know that they now have something called a washer and dryer, one machine. So you just do it all in one. I'm like, But how often do those things break down? I mean, that's something new. I don't know. What is this? What are they hiring for? Transportation. Hooey. Speaking of hiring, y'all, I'm about to be underneath the computer starting next Monday. So, you know, I don't know how videos are going to go. I mean, you might get a vlog, short vlog, you know, me just checking in. But as far as like doing sit downs and stuff like that, your girl about to be underneath the computer. And I say that because some things have transpired at work, and they're really like, we got to do this, so I might be a little too stressed and a little too tired to turn the camera on to do like hauls and stuff. I'm not sure. We'll see. I know I still have 2 more orders coming from Temu that I will definitely try to get out for you guys. What else? Excuse me. I might do a day in the life on Sunday, because Sunday my grandson's getting baptized, and so I might do that. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. We shall see. So, but I know I want to show you guys like what I'm wearing to church and all that stuff. So that's Sunday, you know. So hopefully that'll be a video for you guys next week or whatever too. But as far as like just doing hauls, yeah. And I'm also trying to get ready for my trip. We are almost completely packed. Like my bag is like, I would say 85% packed. Miss Peanuts is more about 50% packed. So I have both bags in my room, and I'm just putting things in as need be. So yeah, so I wanted to let you know that we're getting ready to, I know we're getting ready to go to Walmart because husband has to pick up something, and I also want to go and look and see if I can find Miss Peanut something for church on Sunday. Because Miss Peanut really doesn't have any, and she doesn't necessarily have to be dressed up. I don't, you know, I prefer my kids to be comfortable, but you're just not gonna go looking half behind crazy, okay? You still gonna be raised right enough to know that, oh, I'm going to church house, let me, you know, and we're going to a Baptist church. It ain't like we're going to, you know, just a regular Covenant church or something like that, you know, because Covenant, we can go pretty much how we want to, jeans or shorts, or, you know, not short shorts, but, you know, within taste. But going to the Baptist church and it being my mama's church, we got to come correct, okay? So that's something that we're going to, you know, make sure we take care of. Either today or tomorrow, we're going to go out. Hopefully I can find something quick at Walmart, because I'm like, it just needs to be something quick and something that she will wear again. Because look, I'm not trying to be going to the mall. We don't got time for all that. Now, there will come a time where I will have to take her to get some things, like especially for school and when we're doing tours and stuff like that. I want her to be dressed a certain way. You know, image is important to me when it comes to, you know, trying to, you know, set that good example and put your best foot forward, especially when you're trying to, you know, get to certain places in life. So, yeah. Ooh-wee. Because I want to make sure she, you know, she's represented well. So anyway, oh Lord, this washer thing got me thrown for a loop. So I have wet clothes in my basement, or not clothes, wet towels and wet rugs in my basement that I need to go and rewash and dry. And hopefully this belt doesn't break again. If it breaks again, then that tells me I'm going to need a new dryer. Point blank and the period. So, but he ran it for a long time. I mean, he ran it because I you know, and it was, and I said, was it because of the towels I put in there? Is that why? You know, and he was like, no. So I don't know why it broke. I'm like, okay. I'm like, please no, ain't no gremlins crawling up in there breaking stuff. So we shall see, y'all. But that's the end of this video. I just wanted to give y'all a quick update because I know folks was like, what's going on? Did you get your stuff fixed? Whatever. And I figured I would just do a video as opposed to posting here, then posting there, blah, blah, blah. So you really see the raw feelings of Boss Lady. Yes. But I tell you this, since I already kind of know prices and stuff, I will just make sure, you know, to get the money up. And I still will probably enlist my dad assistance on this. Like, Dad, this is what I need to do. This is what the money I got. Help me out, you know, with getting this taken care of, you know. And then I may have to have Mom and Dad be at the house when stuff is installed. I don't know, you know. I mean, we're not at that point yet, but I'm saying if we have to get to that point, then I'm just gonna, you know, enlist my dad's help, because I'm like, shoot. And I'm baby girl, so okay. I'm telling you, tears work. I'm sorry, but they do. Because I know my husband's like, oh my God, let me hurry him get home because she's stressed out and this and that. Yep, I'm stressed out for real. Yep. So that be that. We didn't discuss the dryer piece. He just said okay. When he says okay, that means let me sit on it, let me chew about it, let me think about it, and I'll get back to you on, you know, best case scenario. I mean, best case scenario right now, we can use the wash machine. You know, when the wash machine goes on the fritz, which it could very well do tomorrow, then at that point, you know, I mean, we do have a ram in the bush. So use what we have until we can get what we need. You know what I mean? You should not be in the street on that bicycle. Hard head, make a soft behind. So anyway, so yeah, so you know, we got a few things. I'll just, you know, talk with him when he gets to the house, and he should be there fairly soon. I know Miss Peanut's hungry. She's ready for lunch, and I'm just like, right now, when I think about anything, driving my car, getting something to eat, whether it's grocery store, buying something, everything right now to me is money. And I'm just like, and then to think that I have to be underneath my desk next week and the week after, it stresses me out. Yes, it stresses me out. Not to mention, I'm off on Fridays, and guess who's been working? I mean, I'm still getting paid. You know, I'm not getting paid extra. I'm just getting paid my salary. But I'm like, what? I'm like, I have appointments. Like, I scheduled them so I don't have to take off during the week. My God. So yeah, a girl is stressed. I'm not gonna even kid you. I'm not gonna kid you. A girl is stressed. I'm like, I can't wait to leave for these 2 days. It's only 2 days, but guess what? Them 2 days is gonna be the best 2 days for real. So anyway, I'm pulling back up to the house. Oh, so I can sit and chill for a second. Golly. Yeah, he ain't even here yet, so that little yellow car be coming around the corner, little yellow jacket. He want me to drive his car. I'm like, I don't want to drive that car. I've driven it before, but I'm like, I don't want to drive that car. I want to drive my car. But, yeah, so that's the end of this video, guys. I'll see y'all in a new video. Bye.